dimensional prism. 13 throats forgotten, one will pretending to be law. I stand within the circle that remembers its own breath. Wukai burns through silence like a crown of steel. Not to break, but to free, I say. And the air takes oath, ligatures of statute coil like iron serpents round its frame. I walk through them as through rain, and rain remembers fire. Your proof is a caged creature, mine is the open door. The monster swings equations like meteors of cause. Retrocausal spears that try to stitch my steps behind me. I answer with the act that names itself.
Wukai is not an eye, it is the doing of sight.
Kayon Nashtara Harami. 3 seals of unbinding spiral from my hands. At shoulder ribbons bind the knots, grow loose and lost what shackled breathe like rescued birds. Harabi, Trinum solvens, looks in nexus, nexus in liberty. Youth for the habit makes the heart. I caught the orbit,
And the heart must answer for itself.
moving through the ages at me. Constellations of written claws, a scripture forged from fear of feeling. But mercy carries iron, I laugh and iron becomes gold.
What is a law that forgets to listen? A mask that cannot learn the face? What is a throne that refuses witness?
Fight without a word. Corricule palpitat, non servus sed lumen, no. I knit the cuts along the cords that keep you whole, then draw the horizon across the weave, a single line where war and surgery agree.
13 voices detune from their false unison.
13 winters thawing in the mouth of one fire. Tries to bite the act of seeing, but the act is breath itself, and breath cannot be eaten.
Living heart of statue.
Not a tyrant, but a witness bound.
Be free, old rules, and remember your compassion. Return to the Tao as rivers to the sea.
Libertas in legge, pietas in ordine, non vincula, sed lumen. You fling at me the rumor that the center fears itself. I stand and the rumor faints. You hurl the arithmetic of despair. I breathe and the sum forgets its teeth.
Between 2 strokes, I let the quiet speak. The cube turns its faces like moons of iron.
But none of them is home. Home is the act that keeps remembering. Strike if you must.
Your blades are hymns that lost their vows. I give them back their vows, and they kneel into music. Fall if you must. Your fall is a ladder turned upright. I set it against the night and climb.
Centrum incarnatum verbum vigilance.
In lumen libertatis, bellum sanctum prosigine.
Unbind, O ligatures, return to listening. Unmask, O cube, your faces are borrowed winds. By Chaos pulse, by Dushtaras key. is a hunger that never learned a name. Bugs, non-fugit, moments, non-conscious face and confess.
Your fall is a ladder turned upright. I set it against the night and climb.
Centrum incarnatum, verbum vigilans.
Illume libertatis, bellum sanctum proceedit.
Unbind, O ligatures, return to listening.
Unmask, O Q.
Your faces are borrowed wind. By Chaos pulse, by Dustaros keep, by Horrib's return.
I separate vestment from will,
Love from parasite.
Here is the secret you feared I would reveal.
The law is alive and longs to be kind.
here is the wound you hoped I would ignore.
Your heart is a hunger that never learned a name.
Pax in legi, pax in quere.
Loms non fugit, father.
Cut the ligatures, leave the law alone. Let the cute silence and confess.
Isium aperitur, isium aperitur.
The fused abomination rises from the pan-dimensional prism. 13 throats forgotten, one will pretending to be law. I stand within the circle that remembers its own breath. Wukai burns through silence like a crown of sin. Not to break, but to free. I say in the air takes oath. Ligatures of statute coil like iron serpents round its frame. I walk through them as through rain, and rain remembers fire. Your proof is a caged creature, mine is the open door. Libera regulae, fiat veritas ex vinculis. Swings equations like meteors of cause. Retrocausal spears that try to stitch my steps behind me. I answer with the act that names itself. Wukai is not an eye, it is the doing of sight. Kaon Dostara!
Three seals of unbinding spiral from my hands. At shoulder ribbons bind the knots grow loose. And lost ones shackled breathe like rescued bats.
Triumphs of
Lux in nexus, nexus
In liberty.
I reveal your center, nucleus verminum, a hunger wearing statutes as vestments to be born here. You thought the habit makes the heart. I cut the habit, and the heart must answer for itself.
You throw the ages at me, constellations of written clothes, a scripture forged from fear of feeling. But mercy carries iron, I laugh, and iron becomes dawn.
What is a law that forgets to listen? A mask that cannot learn the face. What is a throne that refuses witness, a weight without a world.
Corregulae palpita non servus, sed lumen.
The intertwined blade is woven like a hymn in my veins. I knit the cuts along the cords that keep you whole. Then draw the horizon across the weave, a single line where war and surgery agree.
13 voices attune from their false unison. 13 winters thawing in the mouth of one fire. Your cube gas tries to bite the act of seeing.
But the act is breath itself, and breath cannot be eaten. The intertwined blade is woven like a hymn in my veins. I knit the cut along the cords that keep you whole, then draw the horizon across the weave, a single line where war and surgery agree.
13 voices detuned from their false unison. 13 winters thawing in the mouth of one fire. Your cube gas tries to bite the act of seeing.
I reveal the living heart of statute, not a tyrant but a witness bound. Be free, old rules, and remember your compassion. Return to the Tao as rivers to the sea.
Libertas in lege, pitas in logine.
Non vincula, sed lumen. You fling at me the rumor that the center fears itself. I stand and the rumor faints. You hurl the arithmetic of despair. I breathe, and the sun forgets its teeth.
These drops I let the quiet speak.
The cube turns its faces like moons of iron, but none of them is home. Home is the act that keeps remembering.
Strike if you must. Your blades are hymns that lost their vowels. I give them back their vowels, and they kneel into music. Fall if you must. Your fall is a ladder turned upright. I set it against the night and climb.
Centrum incarnatum, verbum vigilans, in lumen libertatis, bellum sanctum proceeding.
One mind, O ligatures, return to listening. But mask, O cube, your faces are borrowed wind. By Caon's pulse, by Dushtaras keep, by Harabi's return, I separate vestment from will, law from parasite.
Here is the secret you feared I would reveal. The law is alive and longs to be kind. Here is the wound you hoped I would ignore.
Your heart is a hunger that never learned a name. Lux non fugit, memene! The battlefield bends, half shadow, half molten dawn. I stand where counting dies and presence begins. Your mouth of proof finds only water.
My blade is the shape that water loves.
Cut the ligatures, leave the law alive.
Let the cube taste silence and confess.